Can you hear how noisy that car? Can you hear how noisy that engine is? This week is for all my hardcore 4x4 fans, because I am in the Mitsubishi Pajero Legend 2 short wheelbase version. The Pajero, especially this short wheelbase, has been super popular in this country, and what is interesting to note is that there is a 50-50 split in sales between men and women. So it's super popular because it's both compact and capable. It's a super off-roader. This is the only 4x4 range in our local market, which is South Africa for you who are watching overseas, that offers a short wheelbase version. I like the sunroof. I don't usually like them, but it's only because the sun's not out that it's so nice. Also, it just means that I can see the people in the truck next to me through the roof, which is quite nice. Nice! Who needs a USB? Even though it's a short wheelbase, it's still quite spacious. Obviously, it's still only 2 doors, which, gosh, that sucks.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and women crying. And you'll practice what you preach, but then turn the other cheek.
And the only way that you can access those rear seats is from the passenger side, and that's a safety thing, obviously, because if I open this door, I'm on the road, so you don't want kids on the road getting in and out of the car, so that way they're on the pavement. So for me as a driver, it doesn't bother me because it means I never have to get out of the car, which is great. But sure, you have to consider your poor passenger who's going to be in and out of that car with kids jumping in and back.
Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love?
And it's got those pop-out windows that I bloody hate.
Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
I'm very torn about the interior of the Pajero Legend 2 because on one hand, it's just so outdated. It really is very, very, very outdated. And it needs to be more luxurious and more sort of modern looking. And the reason I'm torn is because on the other side, it's got that old school feel, like a vintage feel, and so maybe they don't need to do anything. But I think if they want to remain competitive, they do. Thank goodness for the leather seats, and it's got cruise control and everything, which just ups it a little bit. And the seats are quite comfortable. The touchscreen, that has been the bane of my existence this week, trying to pair my phone to this car. Now, my partner tried as well, and he couldn't pair mine, so eventually he tried to pair his own, and after 20 minutes and countless swear words, he managed to pair his. You shouldn't have to do anything. It should just be easy. Pair phone, find phone, done. I did this in the car, like, oh. This is powered by the very familiar 3.2 litre turbo diesel engine, which gives you 140 kilowatts of power and 441 newton meters of torque. It's also mated to a 5-speed automatic gearbox. It is rather noisy though. I don't know if you can hear it while I'm driving it, probably not, but it's quite intrusive, especially if you're sitting idling, which is what I heard earlier. Whatever, it's 4x4 diesel, it's not supposed to be all pretty and quiet. What is with the traffic, Cape Town? Arrgh. Go to womanonwheels.co.za and we give you tips on how you can help with the traffic congestion in Cape Town at the moment, because it is rife, but it's really off-road where the Pajero shines. And you have 4 drive modes which you select via this lever here, which includes your rear-wheel drive, then you've got 4-wheel drive, you have 4-wheel drive with the center differential locked, and then for your hardcore off-roaders, you have low range with the center diff locked and traction control switches off. Because it's got such great approach and departure angles, you don't really have to worry too much about the bumpers when you're going off-road. I didn't take it hectically off-road. I went up the west coast and into the nature reserve and got a little bit lost by mistake. and ended up very much off-road, and I was very grateful to be in this car. If I'd been in any other car, I would have still been there. I wouldn't have got out. I would have had to phone someone to come and fetch me. The short wheelbase is probably not the one you're going to opt for if you've got quite a big family. Then you're going to rather go with the long wheelbase version, which makes sense. This boot is not particularly big. So I read a tweet from Samuel L. Jackson the other day, and it's so true. If I stop and let you cross at a pedestrian crossing, which I should anyways, but hustle, people, knees to chest, don't fucking stroll along there. Oh, it's so rude. For me, it's just a bit rough around the edges, but it needs to stay that way. That's why I said I'm torn about this interior thing. I feel like it needs to stay. It's not trying to pretend to be anything else. It is what it is. If you want to know the price, it will cost you just under 660,000 Rand. And being a Pajero, you know, gives you that like go anywhere kind of feeling. And I've got all these decals all over mine with hashtag Pajero Tough on, which it just looks a bit cool, you know, Dakar Rally and all. So I think people think I'm sponsored and I'm some like really cool, hardcore off-roader. I like it. People must think that. Whoa. There is a little bit of, you know, body roll, but you expect it in a car like this anyways. I want to show you how spacious it is in the back. Oh gosh, I think you guys, that's in the way. See? Oh, no, you can't really see me. Okay. Okay, like that's fine. Very upright at the back here. You can notice, I'm sure, even obviously with the sunroof open, like the visibility is amazing in this car, and I think it's perfect for the kind of activities that you're going to be doing in this car. So when I was in the West Coast Nature Reserve, the passengers really had a wonderful view of all the flowers and the scenery and Church Haven. Everything was beautiful. Nothing was hampered except for maybe those peeps at the back. Well, that's because of stickers. Take the stickers off. But for us front peeps here, amazing. Amazing. Sports bra.